gentleman has only one more speaker?
Me.
Yes. Me too.
Okay.
How much time do I have remaining, Mr. Speaker?
3.5 minutes.
I yield myself 3.5 minutes.
Gentleman's recognized.
I reiterate, the resolution that we have very unfortunately not been allowed to offer even as a recommit, because democracy abroad has a much greater appeal to my colleagues than democracy at home. Indeed, apparently to the Republican Party in the House, democracy is a great spectator sport. They'd like to see it in Afghanistan, they'd like to see it in Iraq, but they don't want to practice it at home. It's too hard. Members might be able to make a fair choice. Here's what our resolution says. We are for tracking the terrorists financially. We do not think there should be leaks. The biggest single difference is that we do not subscribe to their automatic praise that says that the White House, the administration, has done everything right. That's the biggest difference. Now, no one really can say that. The chairman of the Intelligence Committee said the staff was briefed, some of the staff. Well, let's have a mock Congress, bring the staff in here and let them vote on it. But those of you who weren't in the briefing and haven't talked to the staff, almost everybody, are not entitled to vote to say things that aren't true. Now, let me talk about one of the things that I'm unsure about. I don't want the terrorists tipped off. And if they are being tipped off, we need to know about it. But we don't know that yet. The gentleman from Alabama earlier, Mr. Backus, the chairman of the Intelligence Committee, others have said, well, yes, it's true that the terrorists learned from Bush administration statements that we were tracking their financial activities. But apparently they didn't know that that involved banks. Did they think we were going through their pockets? I mean, how can you acknowledge that people knew that they were being tracked financially, but, oh, no, it didn't involve bank records? Now, I don't know what the answer is, but neither do those who are ready to vote to say this caused that problem. I remind the members, there is a factual statement in here that says, it doesn't mention the Washington Times because you want to be nice to them, but it says that the Washington Times in 1998 made a disclosure that made it hard to find Osama bin Laden. That may well not be true. You're going to vote that it is. There is this automaticity to your behavior. You are being asked to vote for things that I know most members over there and over here can't say. We're not asking to vote the opposite. We're not saying the program had legal problems. We're not saying it was conducted badly. We are saying, look, let's have and we could have this. We could have 430 votes that say, yeah, it's a good thing to track the terrorists, and it's a bad thing to leak. Those statements of policy could be made, but they wouldn't give any political advantage. To go beyond that and to turn this into a Bush commercial, to say without basis that we know that they haven't violated a civil liberty, they haven't done privacy. Let me say this. If that is in fact the case, if they have run this program as competently, as efficiently, and with as much respect for individual liberties as you say, then this resolution deserves more attention, because that's a first. If they really have managed to break the record they've had before, wonderful. But you're taking it, as they said, on faith. So let me close by saying once again what I've said in previous situations. We've told the Shia in Iraq, please show some willingness to work with the minority. We have asked in Afghanistan that people work together. We have said, don't be abusive of your majority power. Try to work together. And then the majority here engages in the most outrageous abuse of power you can think of. I hope that all of those watching will remember one important thing. Don't try this at home.
Gentleman from Ohio.